Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I'm back in the video, and today I'm going to be talking about who should the New Orleans Pelicans be trading Anthony Davis to. As up until today, there was really no guarantee that he was getting traded. It was like a 99% chance that he was, but no one was guaranteed because David Griffin said that they were going to be negotiating. But now there's been reports that David Griffin has officially started listening to other teams' offers for Anthony Davis, which pretty much 100% confirms Anthony Davis will be getting traded to, and I pretty much narrowed down the teams through reports and rumors to 4 teams, which is the Brooklyn Nets, the New York Knicks, the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Boston Celtics, all of which I'll be going to why we should and should not trade with them in this video. So if you do like the video at any point, hit the like button and subscribe button. It would mean the absolute world to me. And also, like I said, just hit the subscribe button if you do like the video. So without further ado, without running on too much, let's get right into this video. Okay, so for the first team I'm going to be getting to for this video is going to be the Brooklyn Nets. Now, the Brooklyn Nets, some reasons why we should trade with them is that they have very nice young pieces. Jared Allen is a very underrated player that not a lot of people talk about. Karis LeVert, he showed a lot of flashes last year, even after he came back from injury in the playoffs. He showed a lot of good promise. Ronnie Hollis-Jefferson is still extremely raw, but it does have a lot of potential. And then Spencer Dinwiddie, not young, but is still a very good asset to have. Was 6th man of the year not too long ago, and is just a very, very nice player to have. It would be a great either backup point guard or starting point guard for the team. And also their picks should be good for the next few years, as yes, they'd be getting Anthony Davis, but D'Angelo Russell just said that he will be requesting a trade very, very soon, or that he did request a trade because he is a restricted free agent, so the Nets will most likely be re-signing him than trading him. So D'Angelo Russell being gone, they're only going to have Anthony Davis, plus they're going to be having no young talent on their team if they did trade with us, so that would mean their picks should be pretty good, and that would definitely help. And then another thing it would be, since the Nets are also in the East, they wouldn't be that good at all because D'Angelo Russell would be gone, unless Kyrie Irving goes there, which has been a rumor and it's actually heating up a little bit. So yeah, but still their picks should be pretty good and lottery picks, at least for the first few years. So what they could offer you is some nice picks, some good young pieces, and I mean the picks should be good because D'Angelo Russell is leaving, plus they're in the Eastern Conference. But now, the problem with trading with the Brooklyn Nets would be that if the rumors are true about Kyrie Irving going there, now you make a super team with Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, and whatever veterans decide to sign there, plus you, they have a lot of cap space, especially if you traded all of them, so that would probably result in them getting another free agent, and it could go very poorly, as now you're creating a super team in the East that you're going to have to go through if you want to win an NBA Finals, most likely. But now my second team on the list is going to be the New York Knicks. Now the reason New York Knicks, for how contested everybody's saying that they have a chance to trade for them, the Knicks are one of my least favorite teams. As a Pelicans fan, the Knicks are one of my least favorite teams to trade with. Now yes, they do have the 3rd overall pick, which makes them a lot more appealing than it did, but I just don't think their young pieces are as good as the other teams' young pieces they could offer. As Kevin Knox did not show what everybody thought he was going to be. He did not live up to his potential. Dennis Smith Jr., he's still raw. He still has a lot of potential, but over the past 2 years, he's been kind of disappointment as well. Mitchell Robinson was their best rookie last year, probably, and he's not a very good scorer at all, but he's a very good rim protector and rebounder, so he has a lot of potential. And then Alonzo Trier, very raw, but does have a high potential. So they have a lot of young guys that are pretty good, but I don't think their young guys match up to the talent-wise of the teams like Lakers or Boston. So I think the only thing that they have a chance with is that 3rd overall pick. And another reason you could trade with them is because if you get their young players plus that pick, they will literally have nobody but Anthony Davis on that team, and they will be in a similar situation that the Pelicans are in, so you don't have to worry about having to go through them or having to create a super team with that, and that would be a good reason to trade with them. But I really just do not think that you should do that. I don't think the Knicks are even in it because I don't think they have the assets that are good enough to trade for him, and I don't think David Griffin is going to take that. But now my third team I'm getting into is going to be the Los Angeles Lakers. Now the Lakers, I think, have the 2nd best young core out of any of the teams seriously contending to trade for Anthony Davis, as they have Lonzo Ball, who despite a lot of people not liking, I love, because I mean the dude passes a very, very well, has very good court vision. He's gonna score a lot more, and I think when he's not injured is very, very impactful. As I mean, after he got injured is really when the Lakers went down. Now obviously the LeBron injury contributed a ton to that, but I mean the Lakers were still standing around 500 when Lonzo was there. Lonzo got hurt and their entire season plummeted. So I think Lonzo is going to be a very good point guard in the future, definitely all-star level. Kyle Kuzma I also have high hopes for as well. I think he could become an all-star, and Brandon Ingram, although not developed to where he is, plus that blood clots injury was kind of scary, but I would still like to get him as well. And if you can get those 3 young guys, now you're going to have a good young core core for the future to build around. Plus, I mean, you're going to have veterans like Drew Holiday in the lineup to mentor some of them, which would be very, very nice. But something that I think impacted their chances of getting Anthony Davis greatly was them getting the 4th overall pick. The 4th overall pick. Now, yes, you're probably not getting John Monrant or RJ Barrett or Zion Williams. You're not going to get any of those big three. But there's still a lot of very good young talent in this draft that you could potentially hit on. And I'm sure they would love to have that 4th pick, because now you have the Zion Williams plus whoever you take with the 4th round pick plus Lonzo Kuzma and Brandon Ingram. You would have a young core for the future for sure, and it would excel your rebuild so much, and you would not have to rebuild a lot at all. And the only poor thing about making this trade was now you have to go through LeBron and Anthony Davis and whatever free agent they pick up in free agency. You're going to have to go through them every year in the Western Conference playoffs, which is might be a pretty bad sign for the Pelicans not wanting to make this trade. And now for the team I think was most likely to pull off the trade, the Boston Celtics. Now the Boston Celtics have probably the best young pieces they can offer. Jason Tatum, he looks like he could be a potential superstar in his rookie year. Had a little bit of a sophomore slump, but I'm sure he's going to bounce back. Jaylen Brown didn't have as good of a year this year as he did 2 years ago, but still a very nice athletic young player to have on your team. Marcus Smart and Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier has explained how he wants out, does not want to be with Boston anymore, so I'm sure Boston won't hesitate to put him in a trade package. And then Marcus Smart, very good young guy, very good and grindy, and I love the way he plays, and I think he'd be a great fit for us. And another thing, they do still have a lottery pick, which, yes, it's a 14th pick, but still a lottery pick at that. I mean, you already have the number 1 overall pick, and if you can get 2 lottery picks in the same draft, no matter where it's at, it's still a valuable pick. So I think that 14th overall pick would be pretty valuable for the Pelicans to get. Even if it becomes only a role player, it'll still be a nice young guy to get on your team. And then also, they're in the Eastern Conference, so you don't even have to worry about them till you get to the NBA Finals. So I think Boston is going to be the most likely team to trade for Anthony Davis. But I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Where do you think he's going to get traded? Do you think he's going to get traded to one of the teams I mentioned? Do you think he's not? Do you think he's going somewhere else? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. And like I said in the beginning, if you did like the video, and point like button and subscribe button, it would mean the absolute world to me. We're on that 10K by the end of this year grind, and I really do believe it. We're pretty far away right now, but I fully believe I can get there, and I hope you have a blessed day, because I had a blessed day, so you need to have a blessed day. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Boo. Blah.